Last 4 months, the government of Rwanda has been looking for ways to access the COVID-19 vaccines. The first shots in Rwanda are set to be given out on Friday for the most vulnerable groups. These vaccines were received from the Global GovVax initiative. On one hand, it has been reported that factories that are licensed to produce these vaccines are producing a small quantity compared to the demand across the world. The Ministry of Health Honorable Dr. Ngamije Daniel says it will be hard for private entrepreneurs to purchase these vaccines.
Private entrepreneurs who wish to purchase those vaccines, especially those with stocks, will have to come to us with documents indicating which country they wish to buy them from in order to make sure that these vaccines are approved by the UN, along with other requirements for us to give them a go-ahead. I would say it would be difficult for an individual to gain access to them because even those countries don't get them easily as well. Countries had to come together to create the Global GovVax initiative, although the speed in which we expected to receive the vaccination was not met due to the issues of few vaccines being produced compared to the demand. The accessibility will get easier as more approved vaccines are being produced. Otherwise, at this moment, even if one had the money to buy them, they are still scarce.
The Ministry of Health is requesting all citizens to disregard the rumor and perceptions that are circulating about the COVID-19 vaccines.
First and foremost, these vaccines are efficient. As a government, we can assure all citizens that all vaccines entering the country are efficient enough to protect a person from acquiring COVID-19 virus. People should stop misguiding and spreading wrong information about the vaccines and instead educate themselves more. Some people have a misconception based on their religion, which they need to stop. This may cause some people to acquire the virus and die because they believe in rumor without using logic. I'm requesting all Rwandans to stop listening to false information and instead direct their question to the nearest health center.
Birinde umuntu wese wabazanira amakuru adasobanutse, inzego z'ubuzima zirahari, washaka kucyasobanuza yajya ku kigo nderabuzima kimwegereye.
The government of Rwanda plans to vaccinate over 7.8 million citizens by June 2022. As required vaccines are yet to be available, COVID-19 preventive measures will still be followed.
The COVID-19 prevention measures are still in place, which are wearing face masks, washing and sanitizing hands, practicing social distancing and avoiding unnecessary gatherings. We recently received over 265 cases of people that have lost their lives to COVID-19 virus, of which most of them are young people. This means that young people should not think they are immune to the virus. Now that we've gained access to the vaccines, we urge people to stay patient until we have vaccinated 60% of our population.
Once a person has been vaccinated with AstraZeneca, he or she must receive another shot between 8 to 12 weeks. The Ministry of Health says it shall require a national budget of $50 million, equivalent to 50 billion Rwandan francs, for at least 7 million people to be vaccinated. They say 30 billion Rwandan francs will come from the government, while the rest shall come from donation. MUTONI reporting for RTV.